What's up, everybody? Chris Vi back with another house bowling review, and today we're going to be showing you guys how to free up your arm swing to bowl more strikes. Let's jump in.
Today we're going to be taking a look at Nick's game, and Nick is trying to free up the arm swing a little bit, and trying to let gravity, take over rather than trying to control the ball a little bit. So we're going to look at mostly the arm swing during this review, and let's see what we can kind of come up with here. Now, the first thing, the first two things, I guess, that jumped out at me were the timing of the swing and the direction of the swing. I believe I know what the what the issue is here. It's a little hard to tell in a video, but to me, it looks like he has too much grip pressure into the ball, and he's using his muscles to control the ball, definitely on the backswing, which kind of results in the timing being late and the direction being more behind his back. So here we like to see the ball start to fall in this general time frame. There, sorry about that. And it's not too late. It's really not too late, but it takes an entire step for it to get just down to his side. I mean, he's fully completed the third step, and it just now has gotten to the side. And if you look here, you can see some arm bend, not a ton, but it's enough to where you know that he's not naturally letting that ball fall. I would imagine that he's got quite a bit of grip pressure inside the bowling ball here, which also is going to result in the swing coming back this way and getting behind his back. So see, now it's behind his back. And really, if he could get it to drop straight down and get this leg out of the way, it wouldn't be terrible. But the chances of that happening are very slim, because I mean, your feet would have to be so quick to get this knee out of the way in time. So realistically, there's only one way to get this ball off your hand and not, crush your leg, and that's going to have this right shoulder rotate around the body, which makes the elbow and the hand also rotate around. And there it is. So this shoulder now rotates around the body rather than letting it fall straight down. Elbow comes outside, hand comes outside of the ball. And realistically, that's the only way that he's going to be able to get it off his hand without, getting his legs in the way. So I believe it starts, honestly, with the hand inside of the ball. It could possibly be a fit change. It could possibly just being the thumb hole could be too big to where you feel like you have to squeeze it to hold on to it. Or it could be maybe too much reverse pitch in the hand, one way or the other, feeling that if you don't squeeze it, it's gonna fall off your hand. So we want to get that comforting feeling that we know if we just let the ball fall, through the downswing, that it's going to the gravity is going to take it rather than us having to control it so it doesn't fall, or the ball doesn't drop. I'm sorry. So that would be the one thing I would take a look at: grip pressure, because also the grip pressure is leading into this getting so late into the swing. As you see, like, it's taking almost an entire step to go from the ball starting to drop into the swing to getting to this getting to this downward part of his swing, which would be by the right leg. Right there. It's like, see, his left foot is already firmly planted into the ground and his right foot is coming up. And I mean, that's an entire step to where he is just now getting the ball down to his side. So that would be why his swing is a little bit lower, because he just doesn't have time to have a either shoulder height backswing or higher, because it's just not possible for the ball to get back down to the foul line in time, because his feet are already getting pretty close to the foul line. So the body and the mind are going to make an adjustment and say, okay, well, the ball's not going to go up nearly as high because we don't have time. That's where he's getting the low backswing here. And also, if you're using a lot of muscle, it's really hard to have a really high backswing. It's still possible, of course. It just makes it much harder because you feel like you have to really control the ball, and you start losing control, or you feel like you start losing control once it gets a little bit higher. This wrist position is extremely strong throughout as well, which is another kind of sign of grip pressure, as well as it's also hard to keep that position as if a higher backswing as well. So it's just a lot of compromising, the body compromising from some muscle being used in the downswing as well as into the bowling ball. So the first thing I would personally do is go to your local pro shop, ask them to check your fit, see if they have any suggestions on being refitted. If not, then I would just try to relax the hand inside the ball a little bit more, let the ball fall down the swing a little bit quicker, and that will allow your body to have some time to have a little bit of a higher backswing, and as well as possibly being able to fix the direction of the swing with having less muscle being used and less grip pressure inside of the bowling ball. So those would be the two things that I would work on first, and then I feel like once the arm swing can get a little bit straighter by being a little bit more relaxed, I think that will result in a few other things kind of lining up as well. Because right here, it's not too bad of a position if we can get this arm to drop straight down. But again, that pressure inside the ball and the muscle being used here, it just wants to rotate this shoulder around rather than being free and letting it fall into the correct position. So I think it's just a little bit of tweaking, possibly with the fit inside of the bowling ball, as well as just trying to let the body relax a little bit more as you're going through the motion. So best of luck to you, Nick, and I hope these tips help you out.
Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed another house bowling review. Make sure again to check the link in the description below to grab your 50% off coupon if you want your game reviewed by one of the house members. We look forward to checking your game out.